Relax.
How y'all doing today? Everyone, sorry. How y'all doing? My name is Mark. I'm from Philadelphia. I moved out here to Vegas last year. And I've known this woman, Abby, for 2 months. And I completely fell in love with this girl. I just want to let everybody know that she's the most important woman in my life right now. And just wanted to be known. So thank you. Thank you.
For every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
2 months, bro? Fellas, I always tell you dudes, it's easy to get the pussy. Just don't fall in love. When it comes to these women, you gotta do a thorough background check. You gotta learn everything about this woman before you think about wifing her up. You gotta figure out where she grew up at, what high school she went to, how many different dudes she ran through. You gotta figure out these things before you start doing sucker shit like this. Because a few weeks before he made his announcement, look at what she posted on her TikTok.
Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. What? Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Get it, Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Get it, Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Get it, Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Go, Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Say it again. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So while this dude is talking about how much he's in love, she's posting the man that she loves. She's posting the man that she really want to be with. She's posting Mufasa. The disrespect, bro. So I know y'all wondering, man, like, damn, how these two met.
So it started out back in June of 2024, and we met on an online dating platform called Hinge.
Oh, no.
Here inside of my Hinge profile, I've only ever met one person off of this app.
C-A-P.
But here's what it looks like. My first picture is kind of like a cutesy, just smiling pic. I want it to be inviting and approachable. I talked about my love language, which is acts of service. I do also like gift giving, but I could only pick one, so I did acts of service. I've got my details, my age, my gender, my height, all of that. And then over to the right, it'll say where I live, so I'm just going to leave it right here, but it also says that I have a child and that I don't do drugs or smoke. So I want people to know that I have a kid. I just don't want his face on my dating profile because that's weird. Entrepreneur at e-commerce, that's what I do for a living, and I'm from Jersey. I wanted to do a full body pic so they kind of know what they are working with when they meet me in real life, or if they meet me in real life. Another face picture. This is just a conversation starter. Cereal goes in the bowl first, just so people can have something to say if, they don't know how to approach. This is a picture of me in Spain, and I wanted to just have something there so they know that I do like to travel. Effort cannot be forced. You either put it in or you don't. I want them to know that they cannot come at me lazy. You're going to have to put in the work, sir. And I need them to know that right up front. This picture is from when I was in Dallas with my best friend for my birthday, and then a gym picture so they know that I like to work out. So I want to give them a little bit to know about me without having to explicitly say, I like this, I like that. I want them to kind of be able to pick that up through the things that I've written in my profile. Come back for part 2 so you can see the types of guys that typically like me on this app.
And that was around my birthday month, so June. And from there, it was just, I sent the initial message where, I've expressed interest, and I wanted to, make sure that she was a local, of course, because I didn't want to be dealing with anyone that was coming in to Vegas, just here for, a day or two. So I wanted something more stable in the long term. And then from there, we took the conversation to Instagram, where I would see her post and, see her profile. And it was just a lot of, small talk here and there. Fast forward to October of 24, we've talked more on Instagram at this point, where I was expressing more interest. And from there, we switched to texting. We were texting and talking on the phone. And from there, we went on our first date. The first date was Saffron. For any of the Las Vegas locals that want to know, our first date was Saffron, the eatery. I wanted to take her there because it was like this cute purse. It was this purse made out of like glass where they had this good little cocktail where it was like glitter, like shining, and I think aesthetically she would like that, along with the vibes that the first date was given. I remember I was standing at the passenger door because I knew when she came out, I just wanted her to see me standing there, like, and then just open the door for her. I had the flowers for her, and it was just so cute. And then from there, I mean, the rest was history. I've created an alphabet dating in my notes for her, so we've been on. I mean, I lost count. I mean,
I definitely don't know. He keeps track of
I
it.
can't, yeah, it's on my notes. So I think about, it had to be like over 10 dates so far. Yeah, so that's how we met, and that's where we're at now. She is my joy.
So this is his version of how they met. But fellas, understand something. When a woman is not really into you, when she sees you as a sucker, the way she describes how y'all met is going to be more of, I made him put in work. I made him wait. She will want the world to know that you had to jump over hoops to get with her.
Okay, so by now you guys have seen Mark's version of how things met, and it was pretty accurate, but I'll tell you guys how it was for me. He's right, we met in June last year, and we met on Hinge. I don't know, dating apps can definitely be hit or miss, and I felt like I didn't know where it was gonna go. I didn't know where it was gonna go.
Before that, dating apps.
Dating apps can be hit or miss.
It's a hit.
It was a hit here, but it could be,
okay,
for every hit is like 8 misses,
I
okay?
just wanted to squeak.
I know. Anyway, we met on Hinge. We had a very brief conversation on there, and then he asked me for my Instagram. We moved over there, and for a couple of months, we were just like casually following each other on Instagram. Nothing crazy. I feel like we didn't even have conversation much. It was more so just like swipe ups on the story. And at a certain point, Mark started to ask me out, like you said, and that was true. He was asking me kind of last minute, and for me, I just felt like I wanted something more serious. Like if I was gonna actually move forward with like dating someone, I wanted to feel like they were being intentional with me. So even though the last minute dates, both of them actually wanted to come. I think I was only busy for the first one, and I think I lied and said I was busy for the second one. Because I didn't want him thinking that he could just ask me the day of, and I was just gonna be like ready to drop everything and go. So I was like, I'm busy. I think I was only busy for the first one, and I think I lied and said I was busy for the second one. I didn't want him thinking that he could just ask me the day out, and I was just gonna be like ready to drop everything and go. So I was like, I'm busy.
Son, can't open your eyes. Can't you see? Huh?
And that's when he was like, okay, I'm gonna plan something out.
Yeah, because I went straight to the first date. So
Yeah. And he asked me for my number in a really, really cute way.
you can tell her.
You look like you're cringing. He sent me a screen recording of his phone. And it was cute because he had his like goals for the year. That's where it like defaulted to. And he had my contacts saved, but there was no number. Like it was just my name and what was it? My birthday?
It was your name and your birthday, and it was just like a note that said like, "She's so beautiful." I mean, the number field was blank, guys. It was blank.
Literally no number. But I thought it was so cute because I have only ever really been with people who are very just like laid back, nonchalant, very just like unbothered. And I feel like from the beginning, Mark always has shown me how he feels, and he's just been very like transparent, heart on the sleeve type of guy. So I think you were worried that I was gonna think it was.
I thought she was about to be like, "This little weirdo." That's what I thought.
No, I thought it was so cute.
And that was my first time actually ever doing something like that too. So I didn't even know how it was gonna go. But close mouth. What's that? What's that saying? Not even a close mouth looking fit, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Period.
That shit is crazy.
So from there, we moved to texting, and then when we were texting, we were talking way more often, and I was traveling at the time, Mark was traveling at the time. Finally, when we were both in town at the same time, that's when we connected, and he planned our date for us. We went to Saffron, and at the time that we went on that date, I had some company and things going on, so I was like pretty frazzled that day. When Mark picked me up, he had like the flowers for me, and I was like kind of rushing to get out of the house, and he gave me the flowers. It was really sweet, so I came back inside to like, put the flowers in some water and tried to like, catch my breath, and I felt like you were very calm in that moment, because I feel like sometimes
in that moment, from my perspective, in that moment, yes, I was calm after the fact. But listen, dating in this day and age, and I'm pulling up to someone's house and taking them out on a date. And at the time, the people that were staying here, they was pulling in with the Uber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
It was looking
so
great.
I mean, guys, I thought it was skeptical. I'm like, this girl trying to set me up. Like, what's
The Philly jumped
yeah, the Philly really like pulled. I mean, I'm on a litter. I'm looking behind me in my car. I got tents on too, so they all looking in the car trying to see who it is. I'm like, all right. But then it was all cool. We're good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, ever since then we've just been cookies in a pod.
Locked in.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, that's how we met. Alright.
Ciao.
That was crazy.
This right here is sad. Fellas, if a woman canceled 2 dates on you, she don't want you, bro. And the worst thing you could do is keep chasing behind a woman who don't want you. Because what's going to happen is this. When she's done getting played by the player, when she's done getting ran through, and your dumbass is still chasing her, guess what? She's going to give you a chance. Because she needs to use a sucker at this point in time. That's all it really is. The only reason why she give you a chance is because, I mean, I could use him. Because this guy did not think to do any type of research. He didn't care about her background. He just met her and cuff her. Take a look at how this chick really get down.
We are inside of my likes, and this is where anyone who's interested in you can send you a message. Also, what you'll notice is that there are roses that people can send you, and roses, I think, are actually a paid feature through Hinge. So they're basically wanting you to see them and message them back because they're putting a little bit more effort into being noticed by you. Fun fact, this guy Greg up here, I ran into him in real life at a lounge here in Vegas. I didn't realize it was him until I got back on the app and I put 2 and 2 together. So it's just very random that we actually met in person. But here are some of the people who are interested, and I normally don't respond back unless someone really catches my eye as I'm scrolling. There's no one here who is jumping out to me, except there is one person that I would consider messaging back. So I'm going to scroll up to show you guys, and you guys let me know what you think about him. So it's this guy here. His name is Marquise. His initial message says, "You are the most gorgeous woman on this app." And I still think that's an understatement. It would be an honor to get to know you, queen. Can we talk? I love that initial message because it's more elevated than just a basic, "Hey, how are you? How you doing today?" Those are very just kind of boring. And so this took a little bit more effort. And so I appreciate the energy that he put behind it. He's got a beard. The beard connects. So we love that. He's putting here that the first round is on him if you can name what sports he played growing up. I think that's cool that he's talking about his childhood or his past. I would guess football or basketball. Basketball because he is 6'8", honey. This is a tall man. And I love that because I'm 5'7". And so, you know, a guy that's 6 foot, if I wear some heels, we're the same height, which is fine. But, you know, every girl wants to feel tiny and cute next to her man. So I love that he's so tall. He says that he smokes sometimes, which I don't know if it's really sometimes or if it's all the time. I wouldn't know until I met him. And it says that he's Muslim and not political. No issues there. However, it does not say what he does for work. And that is always kind of a red flag to me because what do you do for money, boo? I like the picture with the glasses and this picture of him next to the car. He's a big boy. He is a big boy. He is a big boy. I love it. Okay. So there's really nothing much else here except for this thing. Let's debate this topic, capitalism. I sell on Amazon for a living and I make a lot of money doing it. So I wonder how we would have a conversation about that. It could go really well or really not well. So I guess we would have to see. You guys let me know in the comments. Should I respond back to him or do we not? Let me know.
Do y'all understand how many different men these women be going on dates with, bro? Do you understand how many different men clap these women on these apps? Fellas, what y'all gotta understand is this, bro. When a woman is that comfortable to deal with all those different men, it's impossible for her to want to commit to just one man. When a woman is used to going on dates every week or every other week, bro, you think you could save her? She's too used to the streets. And the worst thing a man could do is try to save a woman like this, bro. Women on dating apps are used to having casual flings. They are used to casual sex. They are used to instant gratification. It's impossible for them to put the work in to be a quality wife to a man because in their mind, they got mad options. They got mad thirsty dudes who is trying to smash. So what usually happens is they're going to have their fun with these dudes, right? So they're going to go on a date, especially if it's a guy that they are really into, they're going to accept his first date. They're not going to make him wait. And what's going to happen is he's probably a dude who's used to smashing all these chicks. So she's going to be just another chick he smashed. And then she's going to go back on the app and chase after her type. He's gonna do the same. He's gonna smash and move around, and then she's gonna go back on the app, and then she's gonna reach a point where it's like, okay, I'm tired of getting ran through by the guys that I want. So guess what? Let me find a sucker. Okay, so let me cancel the first date and see what he does. Okay, he still set up another date? Okay, let me cancel the second date and see what he does. Oh, he's still around? Yes, I got me a sucker. And that's how she got with Buddy, man. Fellas, be wise out here. And please leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We on the road to 100K. Show some love, and thanks for the support. I'm out.
To it.
You find him attractive?
He's very attractive, yes.
Salute.
Yeah, he's very attractive.
Everybody's attracted to you when they got money.
Oh, shit. Yo,
You know,
that's fucked up. Oh, shit.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.